Hello, I'm back in my kitchen. See, I do actually use my stove. I rarely use my stove, but I do sometimes cook. And I thought today might be a good day to make a nice pot of chili, but without meat. So I don't know about you, but sometimes I go through these phases where either I'm fasting or going through some kind of a cleansing time or just want to lose a few pounds. And I say, okay, no meat for the next few days. So I started thinking, what could I use as a substitute in chili besides ground beef or ground turkey? And I decided, let's try some portabella mushrooms. So I've been in restaurants where they've had grilled portabello burgers and they taste just like hamburgers. And I much prefer that than fake meat. Have you guys ever tried Beyond Meat or Impossible Meat? And you wonder, what really is this stuff? What is fake meat? I'd rather just find a substitute that I know what it is. So we're gonna try to make some portabella mushroom chili. Come on, watch me make it. So here's a quick scan of the ingredients. These are my favorite spices. I use about a cap full of oil. I don't know how much that is, if it's a tablespoon or what, but I just always do that. So we'll let that warm up. Now I'm gonna slice these onions. And some garlic. Chop up all these nice veggies and we'll get them sizzling and sauteing. I like my chili chunky, so I'm gonna leave it kind of chunky. Put this in our little pan and let it saute. Ooh, you hear that sizzling? Who's ready for some chili? So now we add our mushrooms. So I took some portabella mushrooms and just about 8 ounces, which is about a half a pound. If this were beef or turkey, the recipe would call for a pound of meat. So I just took a box of like this much mushrooms and just kind of broke it up. But it's actually only 8 ounces because I know mushrooms cook down. So we're gonna put some mushrooms in here and just let it kind of simmer down with the veggies. And because we want this to taste like meat, we're gonna put some liquid smoke on it. So you can kind of pretend that it's like beef, just a little bit of that. Don't ask me how much, because I don't measure this stuff. I don't know. Just do it till it tastes good. And also we want it to taste like beef, so I put some A1 steak sauce, my little secret, to disguise this mushroom, portabella mushroom, as beef. And just in case our stomach is not convinced, we got some Montreal steak seasoning. We're gonna add a little bit of that to try to pretend this mushroom is some kind of a beef or meat. And again, this is a meat substitute we're doing. It's not soy, it's not tofu, it's not Beyond Meat, it's just portabella mushrooms. Again, don't ask me how much. So let's let that simmer a little bit. Okay, so we're letting the mushroom, onion, garlic, and bell peppers cook down. And you can see that nice good color. I wish you could smell it. It smells just like beef. This looks like a maybe like Philly cheesesteak filling. So maybe one day I can make a mushroom Philly cheesesteak. But anyway, so we'll let that simmer down a little bit. So while this is cooking down, we're gonna add some tomatoes. I love tomatoes in my chili. This is like the equivalent of about 16 ounces, which is like a can. Some people drain their tomatoes, some people don't drain it. So I kind of just do a little bit of juice, but not too much. Right now I want to add my beans. So when I make chili, I use kidney beans, and I like the large kidney beans because I like it chunky. So we're gonna put some large kidney beans. This is about 15-16 ounces, which also is like a normal size can. So I've drained some of it. The recipe calls on the mix calls for it to be drained, but I like it with a little bit of juice, just a little bit. I feel like all the vitamins are in the juice, and we drain all the vitamins out when we drain out the can, if you use canned goods, because who has time to be soaking beans overnight? I don't. Let's check on our veggie chili with mushrooms instead of meat. Ooh, that's looking good. I almost forget there's no meat in there. All right, now let's add more seasonings. Tablespoon of chili powder, a tablespoon of MC Nice's new Nice Blend This has become one of my favorite seasonings. And if you didn't know, MC Nice has his own seasonings. Next, we're gonna add a tablespoon of Badia's complete seasoning because it goes good on everything. This is the secret weapon of my chili. This last step, this is what really brings the chili recipe together. This is what's gonna make this mushroom taste like real chili. So I'm gonna reveal my secret to the world. Now, I make the best chili. I'm gonna ask my relatives to vouch for me. I'm known for my chili, right? Okay, so let me show you. The recipe is McCormick's original chili mix. They have a mild one, which I don't really care for. They have a spicy one, which I don't like because I like to do my own spice. So regular original chili from McCormick. There are others out there, but McCormick is the one. Just toss that in there like that. And stir, stir, stir. You see that mushroom coming together? See this chili coming together? So now it's starting to look like chili and it's a little thick. So I'm gonna add some beef bone broth. Okay. Okay, it's coming together. Mushroom chili, everybody. Okay, so our chili is just about done. So I'm going to make a small little pot of rice, white rice, but this right here is all you need with a bowl of chili. Some people like sour cream, which I like. Some people like shredded cheese, which I like. You can grate it yourself. You can get tortilla chips and make nachos. However you like your chili, it's up to you. So, all right, time for me to eat. Bye.